Hi there, my darling Virgos. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the Halloween week of October the 27th. So, my darling Virgos, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Halloween Oracle. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Virgos, what messages does Virgo need to know for this week of the 27th? What does a Virgo need to know? Oops. These cards stick together. Sticky and slippery. Upside down. Joy. Rejoicing in the present. Yay, look at this. Love this energy for us, my darling Virgos. I say us because I am a Virgo. Joy. Rejoicing in the present, my darling Virgos. What a stunning energy to come in for us for this week. This last week of October. Love this for us. And you know, this is the week where the veil is thin. The veil between the heavens and the earth is thin. You know, this is an amazing time to manifest and to, you know, be in touch with your spiritual side and what's on the other side. You know, even, you know, those that have passed and things like that. The veil is thin to communicate with those that have passed, my darling Virgos. But I feel what I love to see of this energy, my darling Virgos, is we're going to have joy. Couldn't we all do with a bit more joy? Rejoicing in the present. God, I love that. I am so happy. Let us consult the tarot, my darling Virgos. If I can hold on to everything and see what messages we've got coming in for this week. What does Virgo need to know for the week of October the 27th? Temperance. Balance some energies there. King of Swords. Okay. There's our joy. Can't make this up. Love it. Love, love, love when all the cards speak the same. Loving this for you, my darling Virgos. All right, so what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So we start off here with Temperance. So Temperance is just that energy, temperance. It is, you know, having balance. It is, you know, being able to temper the energies, my darling Virgos, if that makes sense. So I feel, you know, it's just being able to create that healthy balance between, you know, turning one thing into another. Say, you know, it's like turning water into wine. It's that energy of being able to turn a bad situation into a good situation, or, you know, turn anything negative into positive. My darling Virgos, that's the energy I'm feeling for you. Oh, the Temperance card is to, if something comes in, and look, we're all, you know, we all have problems. We all have issues that come up during, you know, a week, a month, whatever, a year. It is how we look at those problems that determine the outcome and determine, you know, does it damage us? Does it do any, you know, do anything to us? You know, I feel that, you know, if something negative happens this week, just be temperance, be balanced, be in touch, and know that this situation, this whatever happened, had to happen. You know, in the traditional tarot, this angel is, I think it's the Archangel Michael, I'm not really sure, but he has one foot in the water and one foot on the earth, which is that energy of, you know, being able to balance, you know, making sure that they have a grounded energy, as well as, you know, and in being in touch with the water represents the flow of the universe, the, you know, the pool of universal consciousness so to speak. So having one foot in there and one foot on the earth, reminds us to be grounded, my darling Virgos. So that's what I feel off the Temperance card. Then we've got the King of Swords here. So look, I don't love him, I have to say. And I don't love him in this reading, but I feel that it's necessary. He's obviously necessary to come in for this reading. But, he can be quite cold. And I don't know, this could be the energy that we need to adopt this week. And I'm not saying to be cold. I'm just saying to be, you can see he's sitting here nonchalant, like just sitting in his own power. I feel that it would probably benefit us this week to sit in our own power, to, be just, he has all the knowledge and wisdom that he needs. He does not need to prove himself to anybody. And I feel that us adopting that energy this week of not having to prove ourselves to anyone, just knowing that we are who we are, that we have all the knowledge and wisdom that we need, that for us to be able to, what's the word? Be comfortable in our skin. That's probably what's popped into my head. To be comfortable with who you are, my darling Virgos. I feel that is the energy we need to adopt this week, is to be comfortable in our skin, to not apologize for our thoughts, our feelings, our beliefs, our actions, my darling Virgo. That is what I feel, why this energy of the King of Swords has come up. We need to embody that energy. We need to sit on our throne, unencumbered by outside noise, unencumbered by the chatter, unencumbered by people's negative, talk, whispers, anything like that. I feel that we just need to sit in our safe space, my darling Virgos. And I feel if we do that, that will bring us joy, because we only worry about what's in front of us. We only worry about what directly affects us, my darling Virgos. That's what I'm feeling off the King of Swords. Because then we've got the beautiful Ten of Cups. This is, my darling Virgos, our rainbow of blessings. This is our joy. We've got that card of joy, rejoicing in the present. This, my darling Virgos, is us rejoicing in the present. It is our Ten of Cups. It is our rainbow of blessings. It is happy home, happy family, joy. This, if there's one card in this deck that encompasses joy, it is this one. And it's the same with the other one that I love and brings me joy and reminds me of joy in this deck is the Three of Cups, which is, that rejoicing. That's more a joy with, celebrating your tribe type of energy. This one is family. This one is, and whatever that means to you. So it's not doesn't necessarily have to be blood, my darling Virgo. So keep that in mind. It could be that you feel, I actually feel this is more feeling fulfilled, if that makes sense. Feeling totally and utterly fulfilled, which I love. I don't feel that I need to go on anymore. I'm not really getting anything more other than fulfillment, joy, happiness here. So I'm going to put it all together, and I probably already have, but I just feel this whole week will be, we're being encouraged to rejoice in the present, to be joyful here. Because here's the message, here's the energy, it's coming in. To, balance any kind of unbalance that may be present in our life at this particular moment in time, but to also to embody this energy of the King of Swords, to be comfortable in our own skin. Be comfortable in our knowledge and wisdom that we are. We do have all the resources we need. We do have all the knowledge and wisdom to be able to move forward, to do what we want to do, to live our life the way we want to live it, to live our life in joy, my darling Virgos, to celebrate, to just, have everything, have our beautiful rainbow of blessings here and have everything that we want, which I'm loving. I mean, this is just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful energy for us this week, my darling Virgos. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. And look, I would really love it if you could like, share, comment, do something, subscribe please to my channel, because it really does help my channel grow. So many of you that watch these readings are not subscribed, and look, it's free. It doesn't cost anything. But what it does is push my readings out to more people that hopefully can see it and get joy from it. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Virgos. You can't make this up. Here's the golden opportunity coming in for you. Whatever this is, joy. Here it comes. Let go, they say. Yeah, that's what I was saying off the Temperance card. And with the King of Swords too. Let go of that need to explain yourself to anybody. You do you, boo. Be in your own energy and be comfortable in that energy. Look for a sign, they say. Yeah, look for the signs, the synchronicities. That will push you towards your path, my darling Virgos. Wait, they say. There's something better, yeah. I feel off that wait is to just wait. If you don't rush into anything is what I feel to say here, is to enjoy the moment is what popped into my head, my darling Virgo. So this is just a stunning energy, stunning week. I just feel total joy off this reading. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.